And welcome back to the Brody File, everybody. Well, look, our Jenna Browder here at the Brody File, keeping very busy for sure. I mean, first, her exclusive interview with Donald Trump. Now, Marco Rubio. I mean, what's next? The Dalai Lama? Kim Kardashian? Oy Gavolt, I hope we don't see that. Jenna and Marco, by the way, that sounds like a reality series on Bravo, sat down in Orlando at the Pastors and Pews Conference to discuss Trump and the evangelical vote. Have a look.
A lot of pastors are conflicted about voting for Donald Trump. Ted Cruz at the RNC said, vote your conscience. Where do you stand on that? What would you say to pastors who are still conflicted?
Well, I think we'll all have to make our own choices here. I can only tell you why I made mine. But I can say that my view is one of the most important issues awaiting our country is the appointment of a ninth Supreme Court justice. And for those of us who care about religious liberties, the Supreme Court will help determine that. And the justice being replaced is Justice Scalia, who time and again proved that he, in the history of our country, was one of the leading jurists in applying the Constitution as originally intended. And I think we have no chance of getting Hillary Clinton to appoint someone like that. Donald Trump is committed to appointing someone like that. And so that is one reason why I think people may consider voting for Donald, even though they have some differences with him on some other issues, as I do. But again, I just don't believe there's any chance at all that Hillary Clinton would ever appoint someone to the Supreme Court with the views that Scalia had.
After a pretty heated race, where do you stand in supporting Donald Trump?
Well, for me, obviously I wanted to be the nominee, so this is not the choice I wanted us to have because I ran. But for me, it comes down to a choice between someone like Donald, who I disagree with on a number of issues, and Hillary Clinton, who I disagree with on every issue. And that's the choice before us. And so that's why, and plus I signed a pledge. When I was running for president, I signed a pledge that I would support the Republican nominee. So I'm going to keep my pledge and support Donald, even though I have some differences with him, because I disagree with Hillary on everything, and I think she would be disastrous for our country.
Marco Rubio with Jenna Browder here on the Brody File. Hey, while we're on the subject of Marco Rubio, did you know that he has a wide range when it comes to his musical interests? It's true. Wait till you check this out. We want you to look at a past clip from a Brody File interview.
I use my iPad to listen to music sometimes. You know, look,
I like this rap music.
I do. Look, especially from the 90s, it's not wholesome, and that's why my kids don't listen to it, and that's why I can never play it at any of our events. But I respect artistic talent, even though I disagree perhaps with the content of some of the things they say. There's a young man in Miami, his real name is Armando Perez, but they know him as Pitbull. He's very talented and certainly been very successful Cuban-American. But we also, by the way, have become fans of contemporary Christian music. I mean, we listened to Sanctus Real, Mercy Me. You know, Mac Powell from Third Day has become a friend of ours, and that we met at one of the retreats.
Pitbull, Mercy Me, Oy Gavolt. Hey, speaking of music, we here at the Brody File decided to come up with the perfect music playlist for both the Trump and Clinton campaigns. We thought to ourselves, look, what songs would be appropriate to play at their campaign rallies? So here we go. Here's the Trump playlist from the Brody File. Number 5, how about Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd? Jerome, you like that, right? It's one of your favorites. Jerome giving me the thumbs up on camera. Number 4, Don't You Want Me Baby? I won't sing it, the Human League. Number 3, Killing Me Softly with his song. The GOP establishment knows all about that. Roberta Flack on the vocals there. Number 2, Against All Odds, Phil Collins. I mean, I think that's pretty appropriate. And of course, number 1, drum roll please, You're So Vain. You probably think this song and this script is about you, and it is, by the way. And now the Hillary Clinton playlist. Number 5, I Made It Through the Rain. Barry Manilow sung that. You know, I mean, because she has all these issues. Number 4, Twist and Shout. She's doing a lot of twisting, a lot of moving, a lot of jabbing, and she shouts a lot. Number 3, Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who. Jerome, that's a classic. That's another, barely a thumbs up on that one from Jerome. Number 2, Jailhouse Rock, Elvis. A lot of conservatives think that would probably be number 1. But number 1, no, Smooth Criminal, Michael Jackson. Hey, that's not the Brody File saying that. We're just saying some tips for Hillary if she wants to play these at her rallies. I'm thinking she probably doesn't.